Hi, I'm Gerald Lucas, and I'm here with my fellow full-time investor, Glen Gallucci, continuing with our series on real estate investing. Today we're going to talk about wholesaling. Just the basics, we're going to define it. Wholesaling is an idea and a concept that doesn't just apply to real estate, it applies to anything. So when you go to the store and you buy a pair of pants or a shirt, chances are what you're paying for that is probably higher than what the store owner paid for. And the concept applies to real estate as well. So as a wholesaler, what you're trying to do is find a property and make an offer on that property at a price, and then find someone else to buy the property at a higher price.
Correct. And let me just give you some of the benefits of wholesaling. First of all, when you're a wholesaler, you don't need any, what? Money. You really don't need any money. When I say you don't need any money, sometimes you do need to, you do need to put down an earnest money deposit to make a contract legal, okay, whether it's $100, $500, so you do have to put something down. If you have a great property and you maybe told your investor about it, if you don't have the $500 or the $100, chances are they may even give you that because it is a refundable deposit. Doesn't matter what your credit is, okay? When you're finding bargain properties and assigning them to bargain hunters, which are the cash buying investors, we don't care what your credit is, it doesn't matter. So you can go out and look and locate and find these properties, get them under contract, and then assign that interest in the contract over to your cash buying investors. In fact, every state is a little different, but you can just go to your attorney. They have these assignment forms to assign your interest in a property, because you don't want to act as a real estate agent or broker if you're not. Okay, I just want to make that clear.
Clearly, and it is a very well-established fact in contract law for a very long time that if you have an interest in a property, and you have an interest in a property when you sign a contract as a buyer, you can assign that interest to someone else. And when you think about it, you're doing them a favor. So Glen's an investor and he's looking to buy property to renovate and rent out, or to renovate and to sell. If I, as a wholesaler, find a property that I know that he wants, in a neighborhood that he wants, the type of property that he wants, at the price that he wants, then he's going to want to work with me, right? Because I'm providing, a benefit and a value to him.
And when you get the property in the contract, you really control it now. So, if I don't want the property, you can take it to Gerald or another one of your investors. Another good thing about wholesaling is you can do it part-time. This could be a part-time business. And let me just explain one thing about a part-time business in real estate. It's not like a part-time business where you're going out and working for X amount of dollars an hour and you're working nights and a lot of weekends and all. As a wholesaler, doing this part-time, just by finding, one property a month or every 2 months, and if you can assign that property and you can get, a fee, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $12,000, $8,000, whatever the number is, that's a heck of a part-time income. And if you did that a few times a year, I bet you for a lot of you, it can almost start to replace your income. I'm not telling you to quit your jobs. That's why I say it's a great part-time income, wholesaling properties.
Another great thing about wholesaling is that the amount of money that you make from your finder's fees really is up to you, right? It's about how good a deal you're able to get.
Right.
So people often ask me, well, how much do you make typically in a wholesale deal? Well, it's up to you. It depends. Again, you have the price that you get the property for, and then you get the price that your end buyer is paying for it. And so however big that spread is, that's your profit, and that's up to you. That makes it a lot different and a lot better than most part-time jobs, that you get to decide how much money you make.
It's like when you, instead of, imagine going to your boss and saying, oh, by the way, can I have a bonus this year of about maybe $12,000 or $10,000 or $5,000? You may not get the answer that you're looking for. But if you can get one of these properties and get them under contract and assign them to another investor, those numbers are very real. And we see a lot of people doing it. There's a lot of part-timers out there that are making quite a bit of money. Especially there's just in this market, there's a lot of bank-owned properties out there, right? The REOs, real estate owned. A lot of bank properties you could be making offers on and getting them at bargain prices because they're in a distressed situation, and then assigning them to other bargain hunters, which are your cash buying investors.
That's right. You do it with very little, really no risk at all. So it's a great way. It's a great introduction to real estate investing.
And then you'll find, when you start finding these properties, and then of course with some of our videos that we're coming out with, and you find out how to actually get the funds to purchase these properties, either through hard money lenders or private lenders. You yourself may be ending up getting a property that you're not going to wholesale, you're going to keep it and make a larger profit.
That's right.
So, hope you've enjoyed our video so far. In fact, we're going to go into the 6 successful steps to a wholesale flip after
That's
this,
correct.
right?
That's our next video, so stay tuned for our next video on wholesaling.
We'll see you soon.